All right, so today we're going to be doing this painting by Andrew Wyeths called Christina's World, but we're going to change it from a girl to a melting snow girl. All right, so the first thing we're going to do when we get it is do our horizon line, do our buildings, then we'll do our field, and lastly we'll do our snow girl. So the horizon line, or the line where the sky meets the earth, is 4 fingers from the top of the page. So you slide your fingers till they hit the top of the page and count down 4 fingers and make a little mark. That is where, do it on this side too, that is where our paper, our horizon line is going to go. So connect those dots as straight as you can. Then we're going to find the halfway point of the paper, which is right about here, and make a dot. And we're going to measure 3 fingers over to the left from that dot and make another dot on the horizon line. That's where our first house goes. And our first house is going to go up about 1 finger in length, and it's a rectangle. And then we're going to do a triangle roof, but instead of being a triangle where the middle is, the point of the triangle is at the middle, we're going to do it where the point of the triangle is off to the side. So we're going to go up here and make the point of our triangle so it's a short side on this one and a long sloping side. That means it slightly curves, like a ski slope on that side. And then we're going to add a door and a tall, skinny window. Let's draw all of this light so that if we make mistakes, we can erase. Then I'm going to do 4 fingers over, make a mark, and this is where my new other house is going to begin. So it's going to be taller than the other building, and it's going to start with like a square, and the square is just slightly taller than the other building. And this one has a triangle where it's in the middle. So the high point of the triangle is in the middle of the square. Okay, then there's a longer rectangle. So it's a square and then a rectangle. Now, this line, we're gonna do the same angle right here. So instead of going up, it's gonna go at the same angle. So I like to take my pencil and put it on the angle and then slide it over and kind of put my finger where I think it should be. So again, we're going to draw that line so it's trying to be the same exact angle as the triangle, and then connect it with a straight line. And then we're going to do a little side house jutting out, and it's going to be about halfway down the roof. It's going to come out, and again have a little line at the same angle. Okay, so there's my roof. Okay, and then there's a little tiny house here, and it's just like this one, but smaller. So a triangle, and if you have room, you can keep doing it. It literally is this, but tiny, okay? Then we're going to do a big door in the middle, and we're gonna do 3 chimneys coming up. And they're just gonna be 2 lines with a little oval on top. That's where, if you have a fireplace, the smoke escapes from your house. All right, so now we've drawn that, we can draw the fence. The fence is gonna go from skinny near the house, really close together, to wider as it comes down to show the distance, okay? There's gonna be closer together railings there, and as it goes out, it gets further apart to show, again, that it's going back in space. Once I do that, I'm going to go about 2 fingers next to this house and do my field. Now, in this, it's all field, but this has been, the grass or wheat has been cut or mown, like the lawn. So it's short and this is long, so it's 2 different colors. And we're going to mark that by curving towards the edge of the paper and then curving around. So it's going to go out, curve, and then back in. And I only want it to be 4 fingers down from the horizon line. So not all the way down here, not here, 4 fingers down from the horizon line. Okay, and it's going to go across the whole paper then. So again, only 4 fingers down from this line, okay? Now that we have that, we can move on to our snowman, or snow girl. It's going to be down from the house and down from this line. The first one is going to be about the size of, I've got a pretty big thumb, but about a little bigger than your thumb when you press it down. And then instead of going straight down like it's standing, we're gonna do it going at an angle like this because it's laying down, all right? And it's not gonna be perfect circles. It's gonna be ovals, kind of like this, almost like a teardrop shape, okay? And then the bottom one's coming out even further to the side, and it's starting to melt. So it's not a circle at all. It's kind of got these melty parts to it. Okay. Now, the buttons are not going to be down the middle because we're actually looking at her from the side. So the buttons are going to be over here, and we can just see the hint of them. There's going to be a scarf going around her neck, and a circle, and one end is kind of wavy, blowing in the wind this way, and one end is kind of wavy this way, blowing in the wind, connecting to that circle. Her eye is on the side, her nose is on the side, and we'll just see 1 or 2 pieces of coal for her mouth. Okay, now, I actually don't like how I did the arms in this. If you look, this arm should be over here, coming from the other side of the buttons. So I'm going to do one arm coming down and holding the ground because she's kind of propping herself up, just like in the painting. And anything inside that arm gets erased because the arm is in front. The other arm is going behind this scarf and reaching forward. You know what, I'm going to move the scarf a little bit so you can see the arm reaching. So the scarf will go below it. So one arm's reaching out towards the house, one arm is propping the snow girl up, okay? Now, we will go and trace these and these in extra fine Sharpie, and then the next video will show you how to do the watercolor pencil.